Hi, fellow you stretching people of the world. This video has been requested so much. I think about four different people have requested it more than once and stuff, and I feel like I've let them down a bit, so I thought I would do it. I was gonna do this video when I got to 5 because this video, as you can probably see by the title anyway, is how I got to the size I am now, so kind of like my year stretching story. And lots of people has requested it, as I said, and I was going to do it when I was at 5 because that was my initial point that I was going to stop, and I wasn't going to stretch any more than 5, but I have, and I've been a bit sneaky, so I just decided to show you what I used. I would just like to get the point across that I do not use tapers in any way. I used pinchers right from the very start. I bought a pinching kit off Body Jewellery Shop online, and it was 1.6mm to 5mm, and that was, I think, £16 with no post and package. It's a really good site. I was not paid to do this video to sponsor them. I wasn't sponsored by them or anything. I'm just telling you, if you want to find a good site, they're a really good site. Okay, so the 1.6 I haven't got because I lent it to my friend wanted to stretch her ears, and I stretched her ears for her, and after that then, she hasn't given that one back. So the smallest I've got to show you is a 2. It looks ridiculously small, okay? But I went to 1.6, and then I went to that size, which is a 2. Can you see that? And it's tiny, and I used pinchers with tiny little O-rings on them, which I've lost most of them because they were tiny. But yeah, that's a 2. And then I went to 2.4, and my other friend's got my 2.4 because she's stretching as well. But the 2.4 is not much bigger than a 2. The 2.4, I reckon, was my worst stretch ever. I started stretching in September 2010, so September last year, and I went kind of stretching this year, then stretching that year, then stretching this year, then stretching that year. So my right ear was always one size bigger than my left ear because my left ear was my bad ear. But the 2.4 I went in my left ear was the worst stretch imaginable. You know that feeling you go and you stretch and it just burns like crap. It burns like crazy. It isn't stinging, it just burns. I felt like my ear was on fire. It was red, it felt like it was throbbing. It was ridiculous. So I took it out, left it for a bit, and then filmed myself stretching to 2.4, and it is now actually up on YouTube. But that stretch was way better than the first time I tried because it was awful. I've never cried at all stretching. It isn't that bad of a pain, it just burns. As you can tell, I mean, it's April now, and I started stretching at September last year, so I've definitely taken my time. The reason why I took time was because I didn't want to completely mess my ears up forever. I know that there is definitely circumstances when you stretch so fast, because there's damage that can last a lifetime, and I didn't want that at all, because what if I'm an old lady and I wanted to take them out? And I'm never the type of person who thinks, what if in the future? Because, it's your life. You might be dead tomorrow. We might all be dead tomorrow. Just do it, innit? Just live your life. If you want to do something, just do it. So I thought, I wanted to take it slow if I was going to do it. So I did, and it took me ages. I just kind of forgot about each size. I just kind of plodded along and stretched when I thought it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, after 2.4... I went to 3. I haven't got my 3 pincher to show you either. I know this is really bad, but you can, 3 pincher, whatever. And I lost that in school because I think it got caught like a scarf, because I think it was about November-ish time I went to 3. And obviously it's cold in November, and it got caught in my scarf, and I think it was ripped out of my ear, but I can't remember it being ripped out of my ear at all. So, well, anyway, it's gone. And then that was the first size I had plugs in. Well, tunnels, and these are the most smallest tunnels I think you'll ever see in your life. You see them? They're tiny little barreled tunnels. They're not flayed at all. 2 little O-rings came with them, but they're tiny 3mm tunnels, and I had these in for a couple of weeks. because I wanted to go to 4s before Christmas, because I knew then afterwards I could have a bit of a break and then go to 5s, because I wasn't going to go any bigger than a 5 anyway. So I went to 4s before Christmas, and that's what a 4 pincher looks like. It's a little bit bigger. I compared it to a 2, because then it's like a 2mm difference. So that's a 2, and that's a 4. It looks like that. But the 4, easy, didn't hurt at all. Can't remember it hurting at all. And I wore these amazing. I used to love these single flared tunnels. eBay do awesome tunnels for like £1 each. I think these are like £1 each from a seller on there. They're like single flared, look. Single flared, 4mm tunnels. Loved them, it looked awesome. I'm not selling any of my jewellery because I like kind of to build up a collection. But yeah, after that then, after Christmas, I went to 5s. And this is the 5mm pincher. Can you see that? Like there. So it looks quite big compared to the other ones, but that's a 5mm pincher. And I wore these swallow plugs in them. And they've got tiny little swallows on them, but they're single flared. And my friend bought me these for Christmas, which are double flared pink stone 5mm plugs. Well, double flared plugs. But I can't get them in my ears. I can't get double flares in my ears. So I'm going to wait till I go a bigger size and then put them inside like ear skins, because that looks quite cool. And then, I think it was about March time, I went to 6. This is a 6. It's a spiral tape. Well, not really a tape, it's like a spiral stretcher. Yeah, it's a clear acrylic stretcher. I don't like stretching with acrylic because it is porous, but it's very unlikely that you would grow inside of it because it's, I mean, you know, plastic. But it's really pretty because it gives like a violet glow off it. It's really nice. That was off eBay again, I think about £3. But I went to 6 with that, and I've got my 6mm tunnels in now. If you can see, let me move the light. Can you see them? They're like little tunnels with like gems on them. You've probably all seen them before because you watch YouTube videos. Well, I'm assuming you do anyway because you're watching this. So, there you go, and that's that one as well. I've also got my helix pierced and my second hole with it pierced. But, 6mm. I really want to go to 10, and I know that's like really drastic because you don't normally go back down from that. But, hey, you know, like I said, only live once. But I think I might go to 10. Well, just to make sure my mother doesn't notice. Just to let you guys know, I've been stretching since September, like I said, and my father still doesn't know that I stretch. My father doesn't know I have stretched ears, neither do my grandparents, and I see him on a weekly basis. I see my father every day, and he still doesn't know. So, you know, they are really easily hidden if you have long hair like me. So yeah, guys, hope this video helped. Can't click. There you go. Hope this video helped you guys. Good luck stretching, and please request any more videos you want to see. Bye guys.